Hi and welcome back. Today we're going to go ahead and start cooking for Thanksgiving. This year we are going to do a turkey, but I do want to go ahead and show you an alternative if you're not able to find a turkey in your area. You can use a pork shoulder called a Boston butt to make what's called a pernil. I think I'm spelling that right or saying that right. Pernil. It's a Puerto Rican dish that is mainly for the holidays like Christmas. So let's get started. We have all of our ingredients for the marinade here. This is going to be a multi-day process. Let's go ahead and get together. Okay, our 2 heads of garlic. Okay, they want the entire thing. 1 tablespoon of oregano, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of adobo seasoning, and 1 teaspoon of sesame. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and put this all in the blender, blend it up, and then set aside. Next, you're going to go ahead and get your Boston butt. Now, you want the one with the fat cap on the top. Okay, you got meat on the bottom, fat cap on the top. This one is about an 8, almost 9 pounds. So that's fairly large. So what we want to go ahead and do is we want to get under the fat cap and kind of peel that back, but you do not want to remove it. You kind of want to make a flap or make this a envelope type thing. And you're going to go ahead and put this marinade under the fat cap. Then with anything else that you have left over, you're going to go ahead and rub it into the meat. We're going to put it in a Ziploc bag. I've got a 2.5 gallon Ziploc bag here. It should all fit in. And this is going to marinate for 24 hours. Try not to get into the meat because you want that fat to kind of dissolve through the spices and into the meat. There we go. Not the best of jobs, but it'll work. Okay, and with clean hands, we're going to go ahead and slather this. Get it all up in the nice crevices and crooks and crannies. It's all over the place. Put the fat cap over and then marinate the rest. Traditionally, I'm guessing originally this was barbecued, but with modern technology, you can do a smaller one in a crock pot or an Instapot. I'm guessing you can do that, but this is meant to be crispy. You know, the fat at the top is supposed to be crispy, so oven baking would be ideal. Get all the marinade. Okay, put it into the Ziploc bag and back into the fridge for 24 hours. And clean up your mess. Now that it is the next day, we're going to go ahead and take it out of the refrigerator. Then we're going to go ahead and preheat your oven at 350. Once it is preheated, we're going to go ahead and cook this for about 30 minutes a pound. It's about 30 to 45 minutes a pound. This is almost 9 pounds, so it's going to take a while. You want to check about every 3 hours on this. After 3 hours, go ahead and check it, check the temperature. It'll be done whenever it reaches 180 degrees internal temperature. I'm going to go ahead and dump this in the dish and put it in the oven. You kind of want to put this in the dish, fat capped up, that way the fat cooks into the meat a little bit. There we go. Now you can cover this and cook it. Whenever the internal temperature comes up to 180, what we can go ahead and do is crisp the top of this by putting it on low broil for about 20 minutes. I'm just going to make like a tent to this. There we go. And into the oven. All right, now that that's come out of the oven, let's go ahead and set that aside, let that rest for a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and make some Puerto Rican rice. Now that the roast is done, let's go ahead and do a side dish, a traditional dish. It's a rice with pigeon peas. It is also a Puerto Rican dish. I've been working on trying to figure out. I had this dish once. I loved it, and I've been trying to figure out what it was for a very long time. Finally found the recipe, so let's make it. The official name for this rice is, I'm going to butcher this. I do apologize for any Spanish-speaking people out there. Orzo con gandules. Let me know if I'm saying that right. It's rice with pigeon peas. That's what it translates to. In your pan, you're going to go ahead and put in about a tablespoon of olive oil. And you're going to add a half a cup of what's called sofrito sauce. You can look up how to make this online. Basically, it is bell pepper, onion, garlic, and cilantro. I didn't have green pepper. I have a red pepper, so we're using that. And a half a cup of pork. And we're going to fry all that up. Once this is all fried up, we are going to add our rice, which is 2 cups of rice. I may need to get a bigger pot. I'm definitely going to need a bigger pot. Hold, please. There we go. That's better. One can of pigeon peas drained. Four cups of water. I'm actually using pork stock. And 2.5 tablespoons of the Sazon Goya seasoning. Each one packet holds a teaspoon, so 1.5 packets is a tablespoon, so 5 packets. Notice I'm not adding any salt to this. This has a lot of salt. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bring this up to a boil for about 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to cover, reduce the temperature to low, and let that sit. It says 35 to 40 minutes. I don't think we're going to need that long. We'll keep an eye on it, but I'll go ahead and check out on it in 20 minutes and I'll let you know. And now that the rice is done, we'll go ahead and make a plate. This is a wonderful alternative to turkey. If you can't have turkey, or if you have a guest who doesn't have turkey and you're really tired of ham. And let's go ahead and cut a piece of this off. Look how tender that is. Just comes right apart. Very moist, very tender. Okay, so that is another way that you can celebrate Thanksgiving if you don't have any, if you're tired of turkey, tired of ham, you know, all the traditional American things, go international. You'll be amazed what you find. This is actually a traditional Christmas meal in Puerto Rico, along with the rice. There's a whole bunch of other different recipes out there that we can go ahead and explore, but right now I wanted to show you this because Thanksgiving is next week. Next week we're going to do the traditional turkey. I'm also going to do my traditional turkey giveaway as well. I usually will go out and buy, I'll take like $40 maximum to buy the turkey, can of cranberry sauce, stovetop stuffing, green beans, you name it. And I will go ahead and I will put that in a local Facebook group for anybody in need. Please, I encourage you to do that as well. There are a lot of people out there who are struggling, especially with the price of food. If you can, please give as much as you can. Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you next time.